I want to tell you the funniest little story. I haven't been feeling great today. So even though we're in Rome in between the trips and the ladies are running around doing their own thing because it's my day off from volunteering, I got kind of hungry. Oh, I want to make sure a pigeon's not going to poop on my head. I wanted to go eat, and earlier the pizzeria across the street has got like 50 to 60 people, no exaggeration. You can hear them down there in line for this pizza. Okay, so a little bit of time passed, and I went back down there thinking, okay, the line will pass, and the line hasn't passed. Out of control is the line. So I came back into the people at the hotel and I said, what is with this? And they said, well, some American influencer promoted the pizza at that pizza place, and now they've got this out of control line of people there. I said, well, is the pizza really that good? And they go, it's okay. You know, it's good, but it's nothing particular. And they said, you'll notice that there's no Roman people going to that pizzeria. It is all foreigners who follow this person on Instagram. And this pizzeria can barely keep up with the business. So I said, well, I'm hungry. I'm not going to wait in that line. Is there anywhere? And they go right next door. It's really good. And I said, really? And they go, yeah. So I went to the place next door, which is Pugliese, which is food from Puglia with pizzas. And I went ahead and had the most delicious 2 slices of fabulous pizza. I mean, really good pizza right next door. And then I got a cream-filled dessert, which is the trip, the Sapphire Seas. And I was just in Puglia. The food is fabulous. So as I sat there and was talking to the guys, I sat on the corner right outside the bancarello, the window. And people who came by and looked, and they're thinking, should we do this line or should we go in here? But they would come and then they would leave, and they would come and they would leave, but they wouldn't buy because it's the draw of the sheep. It's you're pulled to be a follower of a sheep in a herd, to think without your own mind. That's what the Italians say. So I started talking to the people who walked up, and they came in and they ordered, and they said, we're from Caserta, Naples. This is really good pizza. I said, I told you it was really good pizza. And then more and more and more people, all of a sudden, the place that I'm eating at that has been sitting there twiddling their thumbs that they can't sell their stuff because the crowd next door just makes you psychologically think something's wrong with their food, but the food is really, really good at this pizzeria. So I didn't have my phone. If I had my phone, it would have been hysterical. Before you know it, they had 20 people in my little store that I was sitting at. Everyone was eating. They were all Italians. They were saying how good the food was, and they were laughing, and we just started talking. So it just kind of shows you that a non-Italian spoke about this pizzeria, and I saw the pizza coming out. It was extremely thin. It was a little bit burnt. It was soggy underneath that you couldn't even hold it, which I can't stand that on a pizza. And the pizza I ate was absolutely delicious, probably 1,000 times better than the line of these people that are 50 people at least. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to lose my phone, but I'm going to show you the line down there. No, you can't. Hold on. I don't know if I'm going to be okay. That's the building. Let me go. No, you can't see them here. It's a bad angle on the phone. But they're all down there, and it just shows you. A lot of times influencers, like there's another thing I'm going to say is that in Nausa, on the Crete trip, there's this Instagrammable moment that everybody wants to get photographed in front of these beautiful, beautiful pink bougainvillea. I mean, just beautiful, with the door and the window trimmed in pink. Well, when I went there a couple years ago to find that Instagrammable moment, they are plastic bougainvillea flowers. It's a plastic flowers. So everybody is coming from all over the world to go get this Instagrammable moment, and it's all bougainvillea. There's another place I can think of in Polignano a Mare. They have all these views of the ocean looking down that just are spectacular. So I go through the entire village trying to find that Instagrammable moment. And there's one tiny, tiny, tiny little balcony like this. Tiny balcony where you get that moment. So here you make your entire itinerary to go there. And they're kind of stupid Instagrammable moments, but on social media they look great. So You need to follow people who know their stuff and not people that are just trying to get you to act like sheep and follow them. Anyway, that's my opinion.